Hi, welcome. It's very nice to meet you. I'm a huge fan of that show and yours, and I'm the one who said, please, I want that whoever that is on the show because I.
Oh my gosh! Well, I'm so thrilled to be here. It's such an honor to meet you. It's really my pleasure.
Thank you, thank you. So let me understand this and help everyone understand this.
Yeah.
Your character on the show is a non-binary, identifies non-binary.
Yes.
And you also identify that way.
Yes.
Explain what that means.
So non-binary is a term used by some people, myself included, who experience their gender identity as falling somewhere outside of the boxes of man or woman.
Okay, so you don't, and you prefer to be referred to as they or them?
Mm-hmm. I use the singular they, them, their pronouns.
Okay, because you don't, but is it if someone says she, because you were born a female.
I was assigned female at birth.
And you are a female, but you don't choose to identify that way.
So something I learned when doing research for the character of Taylor that I play on Billions, Taylor is female and non-binary. And I thought, well, how can those two things coexist, right? Mm-hmm. And so after doing some research, I understood, oh, sex and identity are different. Female is a sex, and sex is between our legs, and gender identity is between our ears. So that is how I'm able to identify as non-binary, but also female.
And how long have you known this about yourself?
Well, you know, I felt ambiguous about my gender identity from a very young age. I can remember actually seeing the film Oliver, mm-hmm. and understanding so badly that I wanted to play that part, but that I would never be able to because I was a girl and Oliver was a boy. Mm-hmm. And before I had language to put to those feelings, I remember it feeling unjust.
Right. So you have a boyfriend now, right?
I have a partner who is a self-identified man, yes.
Okay, sorry. But I can call him he.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. It's really confusing, and I think people assume just because I'm gay, I understand all of this, and I don't.
Totally.
I mean,
no, totally. I mean, I have identified as queer for a long time, and even to me, like I said, when I read the breakdown for Taylor and it said female non-binary, I had to look up those words myself.
You know, because I was talking to the producer about how you like to be referred to as they, and I thought, well, it sounds like you're using incorrect language if someone's saying, where are they? And they go, they, I guess you could say they are in the kitchen instead. Right. I was going to say they is in the kitchen.
Right.
But yeah, it just is a hard thing to get used to because we're used to saying she and he, and that's just, but we don't know about, and I just want to be respectful of and understanding it.
Thank you. I mean, I appreciate that. And I think it's important, as you said, to understand that even for people who identify as gay or queer or are in the community, it's a learning process for us too, so of course it's going to be a learning process for everyone as well. And I think for me, you know, if I'm misgendered by someone, if someone says she or he and it's unintentional, I can tell. Mm-hmm. You know, if it's coming from a place of love, I can tell. It's only when someone misgenders me on purpose that it becomes hurtful.
And do your parents support you?
I'm very, very lucky to have the undying love and support of my family. It's really key.
That's great. That's really important. Good.
Yeah.
You are a trailblazer. I mean, I think it's really important because, like I said, I think a lot of people really don't understand this. It's very confusing, and the more that they hear and see people like you and hear it, what we're supposed to, I think it's just about letting people be who they are, love who they want to love, and if you're not hurting anybody, there's nothing wrong with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll clap for that.
All right.